بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على نبينا محمد الأمين صلى الله عليه وسلم وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. All the praise is due to Allah Almighty, and may the peace and blessing be upon the last prophet, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and all the prophets of Allah. My dearest brothers, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Again, we are here every Friday for the translation of Friday sermon. Friday sermon, or khutba al-Jum'ah, is a mandatory weekly class we have to attend in Islam. We have to go to the mosque, attend the prayer, attend the sermon, the lecture, so we can learn Islam. We cannot learn Islam if we stay home, no reading, no contacts, no communication. We have to learn just the way we were in, if you remember, in kindergarten, and primary school, intermediate school, high school, until you graduate from college, right? You all collect information until you become an engineer. You cannot become an engineer unless if you study and study and study. Similarly, Islam, we have to study Islam. We have to read. We have to ask. We have to share information. That's why the first verse was revealed to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The first verse in the Quran was Iqra. Read. Read. Just read. By reading, you collect a lot of good information. And reading, one of the keys of knowledge. If you don't know how to read, listen. Be a good listener. Ask about Islam. Ask about your religion. Just like if we are in a highway and we wanted to go to Mecca or Medina and we don't know the direction, there is no signs, I have to stop somewhere and ask. Otherwise I would get lost. So it is very important, my brothers, to seek knowledge, to read, to ask, to inquire. Really, this is very important. That's why the first word was revealed to Prophet Muhammad, and it was the first verse in the Quran was Iqra, read, Iqra, read. Okay, we go back to the translation. This is one of the things also we have to do. We have brothers here who not yet understand the Arabic language. And Friday sermon in Arab countries, in Arabic. So they go to the mosque, they love the knowledge, they listen, they stare at the imam, they want to collect information, but they don't get most of the information because they don't understand Arabic. So it is here the role of JDC, the business of Dawah, Jeddah Dawah Center, to translate it for you, to give you the message that was revealed today or conveyed today in the mosque or every Friday. It's our duty. I believe, myself here, and all of you, the dua, Brother Muhammad Sokri, Sheikh Ahmed Bardella, Brother Adil, all of us, we have the duty to do. It's not something optional, okay, I want to teach Islam, or I don't want to teach Islam. No, it's my duty. I believe if I don't teach Islam to people, I'm a sinner. I become a sinner. Because it's the guidance. I love to guide people, honestly. I love to guide people. I love to give advice. I love to share information. Because I love people, honestly. Prophet Muhammad ﷺ was sent to mankind as a mercy. It's in the Quran. وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ إِلَّا رَحْمَةً لِلْعَالَمِينَ. Allah said to him in the Quran, we haven't sent you except as mercy for mankind. He was not a mercy to mankind. So we are also Muslims, we are mercy to people. So we must guide them, help them. And the topic that Imam was talking today about in the mosque was about, in Arabic known as as-samaha. Wa alaykum as-salam. As-samaha. And he was taking an example that Prophet Muhammad ﷺ used to practice this samaha. What is the meaning of samaha in English? What's the equivalent meaning of samaha? Samaha means easiness. Easiness. That's why the Prophet said, the believer, the mu'min, the Muslim, samhan idha ba', samhan idha shara, samhan idha qada. The Muslim is easy when he buys things. He is easy when he sells things. He is easy when he even pays back things. I'll give examples now. Samaha, when you are not so critical and so precise and things. I'll give you an example. Now, let's say you rent a taxi. You're on the way, on the highway, you grab a taxi. Taxi says, okay, I'll take you from here to downtown for, let's say, 40 riyal, for example. Okay, you ride the car for 40 riyal. You reach the end of downtown where you want to stop, you want to pay him, you have 50 riyal. Tell him, okay, this is 50. Can you give me 10 riyal? He said, okay. He look all his pockets. He doesn't have change. As a Muslim, say, okay, it's minor. If you don't have change, khalas, I'll forgive you. This is samaha. This is easiness. Some people say, no. You give me my 10 riyal. Give me even 1 riyal. Even 1 halala. It's mine. Okay, I don't have. Okay, if we will, maybe sometimes some areas there is no area to look for change. You may waste 2-3 hours looking for change. I have no problem to wait and get my money. No, that's not business. That's not samaha. That's not the quality of a Muslim. Some people, they look for even pennies. Small money. And they don't forgive anything. No, that's not from the character and the behavior of the good Muslims. This is samaha. This is in money and transaction and things. Even in dealing with people. Even with enemies. Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, when he went from Mecca to Taif, he went walking from Mecca to Taif to convey the message of God, the message of Allah to the people of Taif. He met them. He just said some words, nice words to them. He guided them to Islam. But what the people of Taif did, they didn't want to follow. They didn't want to listen. They kicked him out. They throw stones at him until those stones reach his calf, his foot, and it started bleeding. Look what Prophet Muhammad said. He didn't go to Taif to revenge. He went to Taif to give the message. He didn't throw a stone back to them. Everybody thrown stone to him. He just left. He can't take another stone and throw it back. Allah is with him. The angels with him. Wa alaykum as-salam, have a seat, brother. He didn't revenge because he didn't go to Taif to throw the stones. He went to Taif to deliver the message. Brother, if you just kindly sit down here, not in front of the door. Bro, just to need the door access. Also, it's an emergency, door. Have a seat anywhere you like. We used to have really those chairs, but the brother said, no, we want to have it just like, easiness, freedom. Sit down wherever you want. Samah. Yes, samah, inshallah. So, this is it. Muslims are like this. We have to practice Islam. We have to practice those, characters of the Muslim. It's not only words. We have to practice it. Sometimes you are sitting in one place and all seats are full. And you see an old man or old lady or a child coming and looking, no seats. If you have the ability to stand up and give your seat to that man or woman, that's samaha, that's kindness, that is generosity, that's greatness of you as a Muslim. That's character we need to have it in practice. This is the samaha of the Muslim. This is the easiness of the Muslim. Same thing even in da'wah and preaching people. Prophet Muhammad ﷺ used to smile to everybody. Until some companion, they thought, he always looks at me, he always smiles. I think he loves me only alone. He loves me because always he looks at me and smiles to me. But he smiles to this, and to this, and to this. He smiles to everybody. This is his samaha. This is his generosity. This is his kindness. This is his behavior. Allah said to him in the Quran, وَإِنَّكَ لَعَلَى خُلُقٍ عَظِيمٍ. Indeed, you have the best character. This akhlaq, this morality is so high. We have to live it. We have to practice it. So this is, again, my brothers, this is the samaha we need to do. Okay, no problem. So again, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam used to be very humble, very easy person, and very even generous. Once he borrowed a camel, and when after a while he wanted to give the camel back, he gave a bigger camel, he gave a stronger camel. Same thing now, if I borrow from you money, after a while I want to pay you back, I must not let you run behind me to take your money. This is the problem now. Maybe you give a friend, he said, oh, I need 1,000 riyal, please. Who lend me the money? Yes, okay, I'll lend you the money. I give you 1,000 riyal. Then I said, when are you going to return it back? I said, inshallah, next pay, after 1 month, I will pay you. Then next month came, he didn't pay me. Next month, after 2 months, he didn't pay me. 3 months, 6 months, he didn't pay me. What is this? And maybe I have to run behind you to get my money back. And maybe you're going to give it to me with a hard way. Okay, take your money. Why you gave me your money and you insult me because you gave me your money? No. This is absolutely wrong. If someone gave you some money as a loan and you give it back to him, you must give it back to him with appreciation, with a dua, with hugs, with love, with thanks, because he gave you something and you give the money back, you must give it with thanks, with appreciation. Do not let the brothers who gave you the loan to run behind you to get their money back. No, please. This is samaha, the Muslim. Samhan idha qada. Here is qada. When you pay back something, this is called qada in Islam. So let's practice Islam in our life, all over. Do not be so picky, so complicated, so tough. No, all this is not from Islam. Be nice. Be very good. Be humble. Be very, very close from your brothers and sisters and family. Even if your family are not Muslims, be very good to them. This is the practice. This is the Islam we have to practice in our life. I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to guide us to the right path. I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to teach us the beneficial knowledge and to make us the best Muslims. Allahumma ameen. Wa sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Muhammad. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
We have one challenge at brother. Where is the brother want to teach us? Assalamu alaikum.